industry visit for a day, industry internship for maximum 6 months. But now today is a special day. We have invited 36 industrial CEOs and presidents and vice presidents. So this is the unique opportunity for all of us as a teacher, as a student, as a scholar, and as a academic administration. We will take their views. So we need your cooperation. It is not a routine event. It is a very specific event, and 3 panels will come related to the challenges, government policies, as well as the forthcoming steps. So we need your cooperation. You have your mobile with you. Industry integration panel will start by 11:30, and next 5 minutes inaugural will start. Inaugural will be the formality. We will give only the 10 to 12 minutes speech to start, but the panel discussion topics are very clear. Ravi, panel discussion topics yahan dikha do. Panel discussion topics, please note down and just churn with your friends, search some internet and prepare some good questions, because generally industry integration is not common in academic institutions. So to make it panel discussion live, we need your cooperation. Switch off your mobiles or put it on silent mode and cooperate in this full event. This is for you all. And this is for science, technology, management, mathematics. And after 15 days to 20 days, we will conduct the similar type of industrial conclave for the non-science related subject like law, media, and other subjects. So I think you will be happy. It is almost a 2.5 to 3 hour event. So enjoy the event and show the good discipline. But I have one expectation from your side: very good communication, discussion, and panel discussion. So prepare for panel discussion in next 5 to 10 minutes, and then switch off completely your mobile and focus on this industrial conclave. Thank you. Next 5 minutes, we all will come.
नहीं अभी नहीं
सर अनाउंसमेंट कर दीजिए दो चीज़ों का। एक तो ये कि 11:30 जब उनका ब्रेक होएगा टीचर आप लेटर कर देना होगा जो भी 11:15 आप देखो ना जो भी ब्रेक जब भी रहा तो टी ब्रेक
हाँ नहीं
इस साइड कम बैक हियर विदिन 10 to 15 मिनट्स है ना हाँ स्टूडेंट्स के
चले सर
Good morning, everyone. Students, please keep in mind that your mobile should be on aeroplane mode or it should be on silent mode. And during the event, please maintain the discipline, because we are having around 30 plus guests from different industries. They are CEO or like that. They will be discussing very important aspects of industry and academia. So you should listen them carefully. It will be very useful for you as well. So I request you all to maintain the silence and discipline during the event. Thank you.
Good morning, students. This is the panel discussion in front of you on the screen. You can keep a record of it for your reference and equip your questions while the discussion progresses. Better questions you ask, more knowledge we all gather. We'll be also breaking for tea after the inaugural ceremony, and the tea is arranged for all of us in the background of student launch. So after having your tea, you all are requested to come back for the panel discussion. Thank you. I'll also reiterate, please keep your mobile phones on silent, preferred keep them off. Let's have this time for us, for our own learning. हमने भी लाइव होना शुरू किया, मतलब वो ब्रॉडकास्ट होना शुरू किया और लिंक पे थोड़ा चालू किया. Students, before the industry guests come to the auditorium, may I very gently check with you how many of us are sincerely attending this for our own learning? How many of us have come to the auditorium with our notepads and a pen? Can I see a raised hand? Okay, I appreciate that you've carried the notepad. Others, may I request you as well, please take some meaningful insights from the discussion. They are the people that will be meeting once you are out from your program. So equip yourself to take down meaningful notes. Thank you, ma'am.
वो इसके एकेडमी वाली नहीं लगानी थी।
नहीं, ये तो इनके लिए लगाई थी. इंडस्ट्री अकेडमी वाली प्रेजेंटेशन लगा दो बस. बैनर स्लाइड है ना, ये नहीं बैनर स्लाइड.
बैनर वाली कौन सी है?
ये वाली जो बैनर है पीछे ये है
हाँ, ये तो
ना ना
कौन सी वाली है?
ये जो पीछे ये लगा हुआ
अच्छी
है ना
ये वाली.
प्रताप इसको ऊपर कर दीजिए अभी जरूरत नहीं है। इसको भी आप ऊपर कर दीजिए।
हाँ अभी तो लैंप लाइटिंग ये आना चाहिए है ना, मेरे को दिखेगा ही नहीं। जब लैंप लाइटिंग हो जाएगी ना उसके बाद फिर
प्रोजेक्ट तो बंद किया
अपने पास मिनट तो मिनट
मीटिंग
है
आप नहीं होंगे
ना। जब पीपीटी स्टार्ट होंगे तब ये नीचे कर्टेन होएगा।
हाँ जी,
हाँ
मैं लेके आ रहा हूँ ऑन कर दो।
लैम्प लाइटिंग के बाद ही है बस।
हाँ लैंप लाइटिंग ये रहेगा, उसके बाद पीपीटी जब चलेगी तब ये नीचे हो जाएगा।
सर विनोद सर अपन फोटोग्राफ भी तो करा रहे हैं ना इसके बाद, इसमें M2M में तो नहीं है। वो कहाँ है नीलम मैम? सदीज मैसेज बता दो अपना खुला जाएगा।
स्टार्टिंग में सर से स्टार्टिंग बच्चे पीछे
माइक दे दो, तो माइक दे दो ना यहाँ पे। हाँ मैंने माइक भी
माइक को सेट कर दे।
May I request everyone to rise? Our guests from the industry and dignitaries from the university have made their way to the auditorium. I request everyone to take their seats. Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pleasure to welcome you to the Industry Academia Conclave 2023, organized by IQAC and sponsored by PERS Program, Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. We are extremely privileged to have the blessings of our beloved Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, and wishes from the respected Honorable Chancellor, Amity University, Rajasthan, Dr. Asim Chauhan. The session is graced by our dynamic and motivating leaders, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Amit Jain, and Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. G.K. Aseri. A warm welcome to you, sir. We are honored by the presence of all our distinguished guests from the industry who have joined us for the conclave to explore the wide scope of academia as a participant for industry collaboration. A hearty welcome to the Green Campus of Amity University, Rajasthan. I welcome all the deans, directors, HOIs, academicians, research scholars of Amity University to the inaugural ceremony of Industry Academia Conclave 2023. As a tradition at Amity University, we start all our endeavors after seeking blessings from the Almighty. I request the dignitaries to come forward for the lighting of the lamp. May I request the student team to recite the Saraswati Vandana.
मा सरस्वती शारदे, मा सरस्वती शारदे, ऊन इस अज्ञान उदधि से, ऊन इस अज्ञान उदधि से, बिना पानी तार दे, तार दे, माँ सरस्वती शारदे, माँ सरस्वती शारदे.
Thank you, student team. Thank you, guests and dignitaries. The lighting of the lamp signifies the assimilation of knowledge and blessings. Thank you. IT support. Presentation. For all our guests from the industry, to brief you through Amity University, Rajasthan. This is the beautiful campus, green campus of Amity University, Rajasthan, where we are seated. Our honorable founder president, sir, holds a vision to make India a knowledge superpower. And it is with his mission, Amity's passion, and Amity's junoon that we all operate within. Our top leaders, our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Asim Chauhan, and Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Amit Jain, leads us and motivates us continuously. Amity University, Rajasthan is recognized by the UGC Act and established by Amity University Rajasthan Act 2008. These are some of the awards that Amity University has received. We are the only university from Rajasthan to be awarded among the 69 leading universities across India, a grant of prestigious 8.5 crore from Department of Science and Technology, Government of India. We are a ragging-free campus across. And we are also the only university in India to have a mobile application for the students as well as for the parents, where all the information pertaining to students, programs, and universities is accessible at just one click. We offer more than 85 programs, both at undergraduate and postgraduate level. It ranges from management, engineering to psychology, law, biotechnology, applied sciences, computer sciences, and many more. We also offer scholarship programs for the deserving students and resources and offer up to 100% scholarship. We have state-of-the-art infrastructure. These are the pictures of some of our laboratories. We have 120 high-tech labs and studios. The auditorium where we are seated right now has a capacity of 400. We also have an amphitheater, open air, with a capacity of 1,500. A well-equipped library. We also have a 3,100-seater hostel, separate for boys and girls, with all amenities which are required by any student. We also have faculty residences in the campus where students can interact with the faculty. We have medical facilities on the university campus, a 24 hours ambulance, a doctor is available, ATM services are available. On campus, laundry, salon, and departmental stores are available. We have cafeterias for students to enjoy and make memories while they network. Alongside academia, Amity University Rajasthan also promotes a lot of sports activities. We have gymnasium. NCC military training is one of the USPs offered by Amity University Rajasthan, where students are expected to at least participate once during their program and learn the essentials of discipline. Sports Meet Sangathan is organized every year as a part of our founder president's birthday. Cultural events and talent shows form a routine activity at Amity University Rajasthan. Amity University also offers this knowledge base outside the university, and we connect with schools and colleges to impart and collaborate for better value addition. Conferences and seminars are held on a regular basis at Amity University Rajasthan. Several companies, they visit campus for placing the students. These are snippets of some of them. Thank you. This was a short presentation. I would also like to take you through a short video. Videos speak better. Thank you. May I request you to go on the right? Now, I would like to introduce the Honorable Vice Chancellor President, Amity University, Rajasthan, Professor Dr. Amit Jain. Professor Dr. Amit Jain is currently Vice President, Vice Chancellor of Amity University, Rajasthan, and has served the university as Pro Vice Chancellor, Dean Faculty of Management, and Director, Amity Business School, as well as Director, International Collaborations. Professor Jain has also served as Professor Tapmi School of Business at Manipal University, Jaipur, and has been a visiting professor with University of Technology, Sydney, Australia, Zekny Isvan University, Hungary, and St. Arnolds University, Slovakia. Sir holds a PhD from Sardar Patel University and has completed FDP from IIM Ahmedabad. Professor Amit Jain has been instrumental in designing and conducting several training programs for executives of multiple organizations and have several publications to his credit at national and international conferences. His professional associations include life membership of Indian Society for Training and Development and is currently a National Council member. Dr. Amit Jain has served as an editorial board member of Indian Journal of Training and Development and is the chief editor of Amity Management Review. His area of interest for research, training, and consultancy includes marketing strategy, sales management, digital marketing, marketing communications, retail management, and entrepreneurship. I request you, sir, to come up on the dais and deliver the welcome address.
Thank you so much, Ravi, for this kind and generous introduction. I'm extremely delighted to welcome, first of all, our honored guests from the industry. This is an industry academia conclave, and I believe best of the people from industry as well as academia have gathered together today to celebrate this day and work out positive relationships, possible collaborations between the industry and academia. I was so happy and thrilled to see the list of our guests today. And in fact, I'll take too much time if I'll name each and every one, but there are guests and experts from almost 30 different organizations today with us. And many of them have proved their dominance, their excellence in almost all the domains. So although they are from industry, but when I went through the profile, I found they have contributed immensely to the field of academia also through their collaborations with different institutions. They have a very high pedigree in terms of their educational qualifications from IITs and BITS and IIMs and everywhere else. They have contributed a lot to the society, which is the best part of business people from this part of the world. Because no matter how much they grow in their business, no matter how much money they make, but they never forget about their country and the society. And I believe these business people, these corporate leaders have actually contributed in making India what it is today, as we call it, as the 5th largest economy and where we are at par with the best of the countries of the world. So I extend heartfelt gratitude and extend a very warm welcome to all our industry guests sitting here in the first 2 rows. I'm also grateful to all our deans, directors. I appreciate and compliment my Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Aseri, who initiated this wonderful concept of organizing this industry academia conclave, and the entire team that has supported him, of the deans and directors and all my faculty colleagues and the staff members. So my appreciation and my greetings to all my colleagues also here who represent the academia part of this industry academia conclave. I take few minutes to talk about Amity as a group. All of you are sitting in this beautiful 150-acre campus. We call it as a green oasis. And no, it's not only green for the namesake, but we are actually following a lot of green and sustainable and eco-friendly practices. And that's the reason we call it as green oasis in a desert. The kind of greenery that you are seeing here is actually difficult to maintain in the state of Rajasthan. And since many of my colleagues and guests are from Rajasthan, they'll understand that. Why and how it has become possible? Because of the vision and mission of our honorable founder president and our chancellor. When they were setting up this campus, they have looked at each and every aspect of sustainability in designing this campus itself. A beautiful lake that you might have seen while coming towards this block is actually a water recycling plant. Right. All our rooftops, we have solar panels. We have a solar farm here. We have best of the waste management practices. We do our best to conserve the electricity. Right. So these are some of the things that makes us unique and distinctive as compared to any other educational institution. Look, every institution will run academic programs. Every institution will have good faculties, but not many institutions are such where you learn a lot even from the buildings and the infrastructure. And that is the best part and the practices that we follow. Talking about Amity as a group, we are the largest educational group in the country. And I believe the most global education group from the country in the world, because now we have 12 university campuses in India. Jaipur happens to be one of the largest campuses in India, 150-acre. We have almost 18 now, 18 overseas campuses. So we have the largest international presence from any Indian academic institution globally. And all over the world, we have our students at a given point of time, somewhere around 1,75,000 students are part of Amity education system. We also have 25 schools and preschools and several other institutions. We do run 85 program, but if I add the entire group, the program list will go cross 300. Now, I mean, any program, any domain, any expertise that you can think of, we do offer a program in that particular area. Amity is a research and innovation driven institution. Our honorable founder president believes in sharing our expertise with the peers globally. And that's the reason we keep on organizing international conferences, seminars, symposias, and conclaves like this, so that we learn every day and we share our learnings with peers every day. I'll share a very quick few highlights of some of the small achievements that we had in last 1 year only. Right. I'll not talk about the entire legacy of 2 decades because that will need a 3-hour session. But I'll only give some important highlights, and I'm sure my colleagues from industry will appreciate the fact. As on date, if I talk about Amity as a group, there are around 95 sponsored projects from different government and private agencies to the tune of around 84 crores as on date. Right. We have published somewhere around 6,200 research papers, books, chapters in conference proceedings. Just last 1 year, I'm talking about. Right. In fact, there were several papers in very high impact factor journals. We have published in Lancet, we have published in Nature, we have published in Molecular and Cell Biology, best of the journals, electronic green journal that you can think of. We have published our papers in that. Total 1,844 patents have been filed by Amity, out of which 219 were filed in 22 itself. Right. And 181 patents have been granted, out of which 68 patents were granted in last 1 year only. I'm talking about 22. Now, if we have that kind of expertise, the thought behind organizing this conclave was that how we can move one step ahead now, where we can translate this research, this R&D, this innovation capability into actual commercial ventures and the products and take it to the market. And that's where we need your expertise, your guidance, so that we can move forward. In fact, last year, we were awarded as a special appreciation award in the category of academic institution by Confederation of Indian Industry. And we also were conferred with IP Excellence Award 22 for the contribution on research and development. There are almost 90 awards and 22 fellowships bestowed. And I believe there are around close to 25 Amity faculty members who are listed in top 2% scientists of the world as a group, right? There are around 102 MOUs, right? And I am not including 200 plus international MOUs with academic institutions that we have. I'm talking apart from that, we have around 102 MOUs that were signed in 22 itself. And when we sign an MOU, we are an outcome-driven institution. So for every MOU, we ensure that whatever has been thought about, whatever has been planned is actually achieved. So we are supposed to submit an outcome report every quarter for every MOU. So we make sure that there is an action happening and these MOUs are not only just on the papers. We have around 21 Ramalinga Swamy fellows, Ramanujan fellows, DST Inspire schemes, SURF schemes, right? We have bestowed 12 honorary doctorates and 25 honorary professorships in the year of 2022. And one of our honorary professor, Prafulji, is of this year, is sitting with us, who is from industry, a young dynamic entrepreneur and an industry professor now with us. We are so honored and delighted to have all of you here. We have organized more than 1,050 webinars and lectures of global relevance in last 1 year. So now you can understand it is always a problem of plenty for our students, because on a given particular day, there are at least 3 major activities happening. And it happens almost every day because we did 1,050 webinars, seminars, conferences all put together in just 1 year. And that speaks a lot about our dedication towards the academic fraternity and our collaboration with the industry. So with these few words, I extend a very warm welcome to all our esteemed guests. And I appreciate the effort of the organizing team of this Industry Academia Conclave. A special mention for the support and the guidance that we get from our Vice President STIF, Professor Kothari, who facilitated through the PERS grant to organize this Industry Academia Conclave. This grant is a very prestigious grant. It's not about money. We are not talking only about 8.5 crore, but the fact that last year when it was granted, it was given to us out of 70 top institutions who were bidding for it. There were only 4 institutions that got it, and the only one from Rajasthan. And let me share with my guests here that the minimum eligibility was to have a combined H index of around 30. If you don't have a 30 H index, you can't even bid for it. And I'm very glad to share that as on date, for Amity University, Rajasthan, our H index stands at 45. And we have 11,000 plus citations in addition to the patents and the projects and the grants that we have. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, I take the privilege to introduce Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Amity University, Rajasthan, Professor Dr. G.K. Aseri. He is currently Pro Vice Chancellor and Director of Amity Institute of Microbial Technology. He is also Director of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, IQAC, to institutionalize academic and administrative quality at Amity University, Rajasthan. Sir is already here. Over to you, sir.
High regards to Founder President Sir and Chancellor Sir for providing the motivation and guidance on each and every academic as well as the administrative matter at the university. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Amit Jain, Vice President, MIT Science and Technology Foundation, Professor Kothari, OSD to the Chancellor, Brigadier Rathod, Registrar, and DDGs looking all the administration with support of a lot of other activities, and directors, deans, heads, faculties, and students. Today is the day to welcome our industry guest. And you know, the industry integration is the best practice at Amity University, Rajasthan. And since inception, we have kept industry person in Board of Studies. And 2017 onwards, we have constituted an independent domain-specific industry advisory board. So today is a special day. Welcome to all our industry guests. One by one, we had telephonic discussion, then email chat, and then finally you all are here. And our Vice Chancellor has given the complete Amity University group as well as the this unit Amity University Rajasthan introduction in form of our last current year delivery and in the complete 20 years legacy we have. So during the visit, during the further interaction, we will provide the research. Because in the industry advisory board, we are inviting industry people and take views on program, developing the latest program for our existing students and forthcoming students of UG, PG, and PhD. Then with high industry input, our aim is to prepare the industry ready, research ready professionals, because ultimately you are the end user of our students. So we are preparing students with your input. Today also, we request you to give some input on our all university infrastructure in R&D, as well as in the particular domain whenever you visit the respective department. The today's event, after the inaugural, we have a small tea break. And then after tea break, we have 3 panels on challenges, gaps, policies, so that we will propose a draft panels. And you can swipe during the tea break and finalize 3 panels. And after panel discussion, we have lunch and then go for the facility visit. We will show our latest facility, purse, fist, where 8.5 crore and 1 crore in fist from DST. So overall 10 crore rupees recently we have received, and we are preparing, already prepared, only few instruments are pending, but our 10 crore rupees, the investment infrastructure is ready for utilization. So we will share with you, we will take your input and prepare the best in class facility to all our scholars and students. 500 plus PhD scholars are working in this university in the different departments. Generally, we sign MOU, and with MOU, we put all the complete IPR requirement and IPR details to the industry. And after the interaction, we take honorary professor from the industry, as Vice Chancellor said, Dr. Praful, Dr. Giri, Dr. Shurveer Singh ji. And with the industry professor, we are taking a lot of projects, MOUs, further with the relevant subsidiary industries and technology transfer. So with genomics, we have transferred technology. Professor Kothari will share with you just after me. So few success stories we have, we will showcase, we will show you. We have some active patents recently got. So we will showcase the patent also. If it is a use, then you can also utilize this type of expertise, what our faculty members and scholars has. So thank you very much, industries, especially with less time, I think we will utilize in panel discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for briefing all of us on the genesis of the conference. I'll now take the privilege to introduce Professor Dr. S.L. Kothari. Sir is a distinguished professor of biotechnology at Amity University, Rajasthan, and Vice President, Amity Science, Technology, and Innovation Foundation. Sir has several strategic administrative positions served by him with Amity University, Rajasthan, and has also served as Dean Faculty of Science, Head of Department of Botany and Biotechnology, and Director Center for Converging Technologies with Rajasthan University. His work on cell fusion and recombination in mitochondrial genomes have been regarded as pioneering in the field of protoplast fusion. In his long academic and research career, Professor Kothari has been awarded Commonwealth Academic Staff Fellowship and the Rockefeller Biotechnology Career Award to work in the group of Professor E.C. Cockings, FRS at Nottingham University, UK. His research work is cited internationally, and he has won several awards, including Professor Hiralal Chakraborty Award of the Indian Science Congress Association given by the Prime Minister of India in 1994. Sir has high international impact research with 6,200 citations, I-10 index of 127 and 42 H index. He has completed, coordinated ongoing 24 major research projects and guided 60 doctoral and postdoctoral students. I welcome you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Ravi, for such a kind and great introduction. Good morning to all of you. I'm very happy this morning and having a feeling of completeness. In academics, I have always been aspiring to interact with industry people so that we can understand their needs and we can talk to them about what we need from them. And today is the occasion on which we will be interacting with each other. And this interaction will be certainly synergistic. And it is much needed in today's world because not the industry, not the academia can sit in isolation and have great outcomes. They have to come together and share their difficulties and share their achievements and share what they have to share with each other. My compliments to the organizing team for bringing so many industry people together this morning. It's not a small task. In such a short period of time, you could come here. Thanks a lot to you all. Esteemed industry leaders, partners, representative from industry, most welcome to Amity University, Rajasthan. Our Vice Chancellor, Professor Amit Jain, Professor G.K. Aseri, Pro Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Deans, Directors, DDG, HOIs, OSD to Chancellor, DSW and other officials and colleagues from Amity University, Rajasthan. Organizing team under the leadership of Dr. Aseri, Professor Neelam Jain, Dr. Vinod Singh Gaur, Dr. Sushil Kumar, Professor Manju Kaushik, Mr. Anuj Arora, students and volunteers. So at the very outset, I feel very honored to welcome all the industry people sitting here. Our founder president, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, and our chancellor, Dr. Asim Chauhan, had this vision that universities should generate knowledge which should be useful to the industry. And for that reason, Dr. Aseri mentioned that we always talk to the industry people about when we are developing our curriculum so that industry needs is met by us and our students find placement in the industry. Honorable founder president 25 years back when he established this Amity education group, he told that my universities will be research and innovation driven universities. And in the true sense, he did everything possible to create an atmosphere for good research and innovations and to spread that innovation and research to the persons who will need it the most, to the stakeholders who need it. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Amit Jain has already spoken to you about our strength, MET as a whole group. This picture is MET University, Noida, where our headquarters are located. I will quickly take you through the photographs of different MET universities. He said that we have 12 campuses. So, isko theek kariye. Some of these campuses in Noida, Manesar, you can see here. We have next slide. Okay. And we have campuses abroad also in Singapore, Mauritius, New York, and other places. And we have a strength of about 175,000 students, 8,000 faculty, and n number of publications and technology transferred and patents and other things. That tells you about what strength we have. And the domain in which we have greatly contributed in the past many years is engineering and technology, science and technology, natural resources and environmental sciences, agriculture and allied disciplines, biosciences and biotechnology, architecture and planning, health and allied sciences, business administration, commerce management, arts, humanities, and social sciences, mass communication. These are the areas where we are very, very strong. And industry people, if need any of these areas and interaction with us, most welcome. MET has created a great research ecosystem. And that ecosystem consists of world-class research infrastructure. It took us some time to create the infrastructure, but now we have very good research infrastructure, hundreds of ongoing R&D projects, world-class facilities, and several patents and publications to our credit. We also have an intellectual property rights cell and technology enabling center, and also Directorate of Innovation and Technology Transfer, DITT. All these paraphernalia is essential for us to have the valuable industry outcomes. Hundreds of MOUs with international organizations, national organizations, top of the universities in India, top of the institutions in India, and international universities. Our students very often go to international universities for part of their studies also. Having said that, now I'll come to the topic of my talk today about industry academia interaction. And I'm a strong believer that industry academia complements each other. And they complement. Universities serve the industry in two ways, majorly. Number one, it provides workforce necessary to run the industry. Industry people might say that your workforce is not good enough. And they are not employable. Sometimes they do say that also. So we want to remove those stigmas and talk to you about our curriculums. Universities definitely provide innovative ideas to start new business ventures or disrupt the existing ones. And here, let me tell you that India has more than 1,200 universities, 150,000 above colleges, 4.2 crore students studying in the universities. The kind of knowledge being created in India is humongous. And that knowledge should be utilized. The end user should find that knowledge and make use of it to take the India to the next level in economic terms. And Swachh Bharat, Swasth Bharat, Atmanirbhar Bharat, which Modi ji says, we have to take India to that level. What universities provide to you and what does industry want? Certainly industry want profit and more profit. And that profit should come sustainably. I'm very blunt in saying that industry wants profit. Industry wants many more things, but profit is the main thing, bottom line. If the industry is not making profit, it will be out. It will not exist. And some industries might think that I'm making enough money. Why do I need this research and why do I need this interaction with the academia? These people are sitting in their ivory towers. I don't want to talk to them and interact with them. But mind you, that if your business does not grow, then it cannot stand still also. Either it has to go up or go down. This bubble has to increase continuously. And then one day it will burst definitely. But it has to increase. It cannot stand still. बहुत सारे लोग ये कहते हैं हमारा इंडस्ट्री ठीक चल रहा है, हमें तो ज्यादा लॉबी नहीं है और ठीक चल रहा है हमारा. One of them I told you that either you grow or you will perish. So for that reason, you need interaction with the academia. For the reason of sustained profit, industry needs academia, and the academia needs industry to come out of the theoretical to the real world. We are living in theoretical world. हम सोचते हैं what we are doing is good, but when our research or when our innovations go to the industry, they find it difficult to adopt it. So two should come together to complement each other. How can academia industry collaboration produce synergy for both sectors? There can be many points I could have written, but few of these points are very relevant and very important. Industrial professionals can share their expertise and work behavior with students, giving them a comprehensive understanding of professional working. How professions work and how academia works, there is difference. And so the industry people can directly come in contact with the student and tell them how the industry works. Help students find relevancy between theoretical and practical approaches. They can conduct academic research and suggest its practical implications in an industrial environment. Ideas can become fruitful if they are backed by expertise. Industries can increase the professionalism of their employees through directly communicating and expressing their ideas with students and getting feedback from their perspectives. They can cut short their recruitment process by hiring the students they are already working in collaboration with. This is also one advantage. Both sides can quickly do a mutual consensus if they are working together. When both partners work together and adhere to the same standards, problems are faced and resolved more effectively, efficiently. So these are some of the reasons for which the industry and academia should come together. You might feel that this is an academic exercise. Yes, it is an academic exercise. These are the points I wanted to emphasize. And a triple helix model works better. In the triple helix model, industry, academia, and third helix, students. They complement each other in many different ways. Some of them are mentioned here, which I have mentioned already. Students have technical skills. They have lateral thinking skills. They can think out of the box. Understanding of system dynamics, preparing projects, deliverables, highly trained individuals, and innovative ideas they have. Industry can supervise students in projects, corporate trainings they can provide, support and finance projects. With the support from the industry, projects can be implemented in the universities. And Indian industry has to understand and appreciate this fact that some of the R&D projects will have to be supported by them also. Because every R&D cannot be supported by government alone. Industry should come forward to spend some money in R&D. They can share resources and licensing with the industry becomes possible. Academia engage industrial professionals, industrial relevance in research, student counseling, industrial collaboration, creative thinking lessons, policy constraints, fundamental research. This triple helix model will work very well for industry academia collaboration. Fourth component of this triple helix I want to add, that is government. We should not forget the government. Industry, academia, student, nobody should ignore government because regulations, whatever regulations government has imposed on us, that also has to be followed. This one model, AIC model, given by one Dr. Ahmed in 2022, and this was recently published in Frontiers in Psychology. And there they have mentioned about the process, method, and tools. These are mentioned here, and just it is an academic exercise in the sense that process, all business processes have an end goal. If I am a businessman and I am an entrepreneur, I have an end goal. And for that end goal, the processes I have to go through are mentioned there. One or more of these processes have to be followed, and methods, one or many of these methods will have to be adopted, and also the tools which I require for achieving the goal are mentioned there. This is an academic slide and it is very interesting, but it will take time for me to explain to you, so I will go to the next one. Planning structure for communication between academia and industry. Both academia and industry, there should be, communication should be open-ended. It should be knowledge transfer based, information sharing based, acceptance testing, and creative type activities. So these are some general truths about communication between academia and industry. Some of the strength that we have at MIT Jaipur, Vice Chancellor Dr. Amit Jain has already mentioned, PERS program, FIST program, funded projects and patents, books and research paper and H indexes and citations. We have 16,000 citations, which is a humongous number. Citation means people have seen our work and they have liked it and they've mentioned that into their work. If I'm doing research and nobody is looking at it, my research is useless. So others are looking at me by citing my work. But now another dictum has come that industry should also look at me and should come to me that, oh, your work is very interesting and I want to employ that into my product development. Some of the facilities which we have created in the last 2 years include high performance liquid chromatography. This machine costs about 25 lakhs and it can separate the secondary metabolites compounds if I'm interested in. Real-time PCR will tell me the real-time expression of genes. And ECTA fast protein liquid chromatography, that machine also we have, you can separate the proteins. FTIR spectrometer, you can measure the charges on the different compounds. And these PCR thermocyclers are very often used and they tell you about the genetics, gene structure, gene function. These are essential instruments in any laboratory. We have cold room where you can walk into the cold room and do your extraction analysis work, fluorescent microscope. This can be used for cell research, plant growth chambers. They are used for growing plant under controlled temperature and conditions of the environment. We have germ-free homogenizer where you can tissue homogenize, animal tissue you can homogenize. Nano drop spectrophotometer, you can take the spectrophotometric applications from there. Water analyzer kit, not very expensive, but we have that kit. So it can tell you exactly about the contents of your water. And we have orbital shaking incubator. All these machines are used routinely in our research works. Then under the new programs, we are procuring high-end equipment costing about 10 crores. FE, scanning electron microscopy, ICP-MS, GC-MS-MS, ECTA PLC, all these instruments are used in genomics, proteomics, and metabolomics. These are wherever you are using any life science or any plant or living system, their analysis will require all these equipment. High performance computing facility we have at our ACOST center. Sky radiometer and gas sensing units are also deployed there for studying the environment and for the study of the climate atmosphere. Some of the technologies that we have transferred, Dr. Aseri mentioned about para-TB, AB, rapid assay. This technology has been transferred to genomics and they are commercializing it already. Another technology which we have transferred is para-tuberculosis LAMP technology, para-tuberculosis silver rapid assay, and these are being used and commercially they are found useful. Some of the technology which is awaiting validation includes cystinometer for detecting chronic kidney disease. And this technology is also nearing completion. Dr. Manali Datta developed this technology. She was in US recently for about 6 months, and she is further refining this technology to be of any commercial value. We have developed a method of biosurfactant production. These biosurfactants are very useful industrial chemicals, and they can come from bacteria also. And when the biosurfactants come from bacteria, they can be mass produced and put to use. Dr. Shruti Mathur and her group has developed the technology from a bacterium by the name Bacillus thuringiensis, very often, very familiar name. A system and method for treatment of dental decay by herbal formulation has also been developed by one of our colleagues. And by using that herbal solution, tooth decay can be prevented or can be cured. A method for separation of dye, last one. This is last one. A method for separation of dyes used in the printing of flex by using bioabsorbent. As flex, you can see the background. There is a flex there. Some dyes are used, and then these flex are thrown into the environment, and they become an environmental pollutants. A technology has been developed by which you can remove the ink, and these flex sheets can be used again. If you have a market for that, you can have it. And the ink that has been separated can also be used as a black dye or something. So these are some of the technologies that we have. Now, Dr. Aseri will tell you about the interactive program that we are going to have. And let us feel very informal now and come out with the ideas from our students, our faculty, our academicians, and the probable solutions and any problems that industry might be facing. And let us talk about all those things. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll take a moment to check if our Honorable Founder President, sir, is available online. Although we received a word, he has his preoccupied schedule today. Honorable Founder President, sir, can I check with you if you are available? Our founder president, sir, always sends out good wishes in case he is not able to be present himself. Now, we'll break for tea and be back in the auditorium after 15 minutes. May I request the dignitaries and the industry guests to come up on the stage for a group photograph, and then we'll proceed for tea in the VIP lounge. And students, the tea is facilitated for us in the back lawn of Student Lodge. You may proceed, have your tea, and come back in 15 minutes. Thank you.